Age well. We should note that the WWE has a team of writers. It wasn't all Vince McMahon. But the fact remains that he did appear in segments like you just saw with his real daughter. They might have been playing characters, but they were playing characters of themselves, using their names, using their family. Now back to the wrestling veteran, Mario Mancini. He spent almost a decade wrestling for the WWE, and he joins me live from his wrestling school, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling in East Haven, Connecticut. Mario, really good of you to join me tonight. I look at those clips, and look, they were kind of gross, and yeah, you know, they were way too edgy even back then. But with these allegations, they are painful to watch. I'd like to get your thoughts.
Well, listen, what you're showing is the Attitude Era, and they pushed the envelope a lot during the Attitude Era. And you have to remember, at that point, there was another company called WCW that was at some point was edging out the WWE as far as ratings. So things got a little out of control and out of hand in order to get ratings, and that's why they started calling it the Attitude Era, because they pushed the envelope.
Right, and that's what I want to get at. Is this pushing the envelope for ratings, or is there an element of this person on the tape that you see that's actually the real Vince McMahon? You knew him. Was this a character, or was this really him?
Well, listen, you have to remember something. I'm what's called the lowest form on the wrestling food chain, right? You said it yourself, I was a jobber, and I appreciate you not calling me an enhancement talent, because that just makes me feel like a human Viagra. So I'd rather be called a jobber. So I had limited contact with Vince McMahon, but of course I didn't have any limited contact with all my friends in the dressing room, nor did my eyes have any limited contact. But as far as one-on-one with him, you know, like you said, I was just the guy to go out there and sell my head off and make sure the guys look great. But there are things over the years that I've watched that really do match his off, who he really is. He's, you know.
Well, listen, you've mentioned the words, he's sadistic, you mentioned he's a sociopath, and then you said something that really made my jaw drop. You said, what we've seen in this lawsuit is nothing. Like, you ain't seen nothing yet.